Hi, welcome to my mastermind. Here we're going to talk about my new course that's coming out in January next year, 2023. But before going into the course, I will just run through the course to see if this is what you're looking for. If this is not what you're looking for, it's a waste of time. We don't want to have a lot of people, because the more people we have, it's harder for us to provide a proper service. We want to give a one-to-one, more personalized service to make sure you get to the end, you achieve sales, you get to where you want to get. I will run through my course, which is a simple A to Z strategy of course creation, marketing and selling organically. How this mastermind works: it's a weekly one-to-one type of small group sessions, but even though it's a small group, it's a Zoom call every week. But in the call we go through individually, one by one, taking everyone into their problems, going through their issues, what they're struggling on a weekly basis. So what we do is we teach the content, maybe between half an hour to 1 hour, and then after that what we do is we go through every question you have to do with that topic. So we move on like that. We have 7 modules, and we try to do it in 7 weeks or 8 weeks at the most. But once we complete these modules, you get to where you want to get in terms of selling, in terms of course creation, in terms of marketing, in terms of social media following and everything. First week or first module, what we do is we go through the mindset. Mindset is what's the most important thing in creating courses or going through this journey, because without a proper mindset, you're going to hit some rough patches, you're going to hit some rough rocks on the way. So you need to be able to face these. You need to be able to go through them without a problem. Even if you hit something hard, you should be able to get back on track and move through it. So by the end of the first module, you'll have this focus, you'll have this clear mindset, so that you can go through any problem you face during the course. Now there is accountability. Now we are with you, and we make sure you complete step by step. When you know each step what needs to be taken, it's not complicated, it's a simple process, but it takes effort. It needs a lot of effort. You need a little bit of hard work put into it. Therefore you need some sort of guidance as well as some sort of accountability. So that's why we set the mindset first. In the first module we talk about the mindset steps, the success cycle, mindset cycle, where you have a lot of belief. The more belief you have, the more efforts you put in. The more efforts you put in, the results become better. So how you create this snowball effect, that's what we look at. Then we look at your goals, what you're trying to achieve, if that's practical, if that can be achieved, and then how to focus towards your goals. So we look at that, and then we create a philosophy for individually for you guys, so that you know what to do on a daily basis. You'll have a plan, you'll have a proper structure, so you will know by the end of the first module where you're heading, what your goals are, what you want to achieve, and you'll have a proper mindset. You will have a go get it kind of mindset. So that's what it is. And in the second module we look at your product or your offer or your course or your mastermind. We dig deeper into it. We see how we can refine it further, if we can drill down further and have a specific dot defined for you. Then we look at the who are we going to sell it to. So we look at your dream client, dream customer, try to identify the dream client, dream customer. Then we try to understand their thoughts, try to understand their behaviors, their beliefs, so that you can create a connection between them. So it becomes really easy for you to market it and sell it to them. And then comes the how. So now you know what your dot is, you know who you're going to sell it to. Now you need to know how you're going to do this. So we come across the how. Is it a framework? Is it a PDF? Is it a webinar? Is it a Zoom call? Is it a mastermind? Or is it a course? So you decide on that, and we create the framework according to that. So that's what we do in module 2. So by the time you finish module 2, you'll know what you're selling, who you're selling it to, how you're selling, and the whole framework. Now you come to the third module. There we look at the content. Now you know what you're doing. Now you know the framework. Now you look at the content, what should be created, and then for that we use the STT method, which is story teach tool method, and then we go dig deeper into it, and we look at decision making, we look at offers, we look at content creation. So we look at the ways of creating content, the best ways, the best methods, the best content. So we look at those. You get a clear understanding about your whole course. We put it into a summary, we look at it in detail, then we dig deeper and go into deeper detail. If you need to learn something on one of these topics, then you know, okay, this is what I need to learn a little bit more on. Then you can focus on that, and then you can move forward. So that's what happens in week 3 or module 3. Then it comes to the social media following. So we need to create some sort of following. We need to create some sort of marketing atmosphere, background, so that we've got something going on in the background, so people will get to know us, people will create connections with us. So in module 4 we focus on that while you create the content in the background, because creating content takes effort, takes a lot of time, editing takes a lot of time. So while you're doing that in the background, you spend maybe 20 minutes, half an hour a day on social media, creating the platforms you need. Maybe you need Facebook, maybe you need YouTube. You decide on these kind of things. So this is what we're looking at, the philosophy. And then we look at the hook story offer. So you create a hook, we look at this hook story offer method, and then we create value ladders. How do you create, go from one to another? You give a freebie, and then from the freebie you create a connection with them, then you give something for $7.99 maybe, then you give something for $49 maybe, and then from that they understand that you're providing a lot of value. Then you go to $4.97 maybe, and then you go to the high ticket offers. So this, you need to look at the value ladder like that as well. Now in the social media, what happens is you create a following, you create a connection with them. How you do is not making them follow you. What you keep providing them value, the more value you provide, they will trust you more, they will get connected to you more, they will start believing what you're saying. When they start believing and trusting you, they will look up for you. Then if they see something, oh, this guy is providing so much value, imagine if he was to sell something, he would be providing a lot more value. So they might even come behind you asking if you are going to sell something. So this is why it's very important to give value. Keep giving value. It doesn't matter, even if it's the whole course you're giving away, it's not, you're not losing anything, because what you're doing is you're actually gaining people. What you need is people. Then the money will follow you. The money is a result. Now you come to module 5, where we refine the content. Now we look at the content, because we've been asking questions in social media. We've been asking questions, okay, what do you think about this? Now what are your problems? What are you struggling on? Now they've answered the questions. Now you know the problems they are facing. Now you can attack and you can solve the problems. So that's why you need to refine the content now. So you might have the content, but you need to refine a little bit further. So that's where you remove content, you add content, you edit content, and then you come up with bonuses. What are they asking for? What do they like? And then finally the pricing. You decide, oh, these are the prices that I'm going to charge them. Then in the 6th module, we talk about the marketing, how to market, how do you look at marketing, what is marketing. It's not trying to get money, but providing a service. So if you look at it as a providing service to someone, then you will want to market. It's like, oh, there's so much value here, please take this. It's a lot more worth than what you're paying for, but you're paying because when you pay, that's when you put value to it, and then you will follow the course, you will complete the course, you will make the most out of it. But if it was free, you're not going to put any effort. So that way you start thinking in a different perspective, and there you try to give more freebies. You go on live Facebook, live YouTube, sharing content. So this is where you build your audience. So we talk about building audiences, how you do a freebie offer, how you do the Facebook lives and things like that. And then finally, in the 7th module, we talk about how to build the selling background, how to book calls, how to book your schedule, how to schedule calls, what to say, what not to say, what to ask, how to tell the amount, how to put a deadline to it, how to make an urgency towards them buying it, how to create challenges, and maybe all the closing strategies that you can use so that you get a clear understanding of how this can be done without paying for marketing, without Facebook ads or any ads. So this is what we are doing, but we are doing it with you. It's not like you do it alone. You buy the course and you carry on with the course and try to do it alone. We are with you, we guide you through, and if you are struggling with anything, maybe editing, maybe creating videos, maybe anything with selling, we assist you. We have our team, so we will have a call with you, we discuss your problems, and then we move forward. It's an individual call. You'll get a mobile number so you can contact us directly. It's not like you have to wait until the group call. We will have a group call every week. In the group call, we will give you a lot of value, we will give you a lot of content, we will teach you how things should be done. You just need to take step-by-step processes. But after the group call, we will have discussions, we will discuss with everyone, you will come up with your problems. If it's the 2nd module, we're looking at what you're going to sell, or we're looking at your dream client. We're going to be asking questions from each person. So you'll be telling us, okay, this is my dream client, this is what I think is good, and then we will discuss with others. We come up with ideas and we go deeper into your dream client. We dig deeper into your dot and we figure out then and there, and we move forward that way. So we have a plan, we move forward every single week. By the end of February, you will have everything ready. In March, you'll be able to make money with your course. So this is our plan. By March, you will start making money, you will see money coming in, and once you get the first sale, you'll know what to do next. You just need to scale up. So now we understand, then we can get together again, we can look at how to scale up after that. But before that, the first thing we need to do is get this going and make some sales of your course, get to at least 10 grand or maybe 20 grand, and then look at ways of improving further from there. I hope you got a clear understanding about the course. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Book a call. If you think this is for you, book a call, and then it's a free call. There's no you don't have to put anything in. It's a free call, it's a free half-an-hour call. You can discuss everything, you can learn a lot within the call. Then after the call, we will make an offer. If you want to go ahead with us, if we think you're suitable, we are connected to each other, we can move together, then we'll make an offer. And if you accept, we can move forward together. If not, you can learn a lot and then move forward, and hopefully you'll become successful anyway. Good luck, and hope to see you in a call. Book the call. There should be a link down here below, so book the call and make the call, and we'll go forward from there. Take care.